Alright, here's the base tour of my base that I just built. I don't know what it's called. I'll figure that name out in a little bit. You guys already know the name. So, here we go. Walk up. Outer. Go in. Little shell thing. Don't know what these are called. Compound. Open this up. Kind of a mini China wall looking. With this, I don't know, metal barricades. These are to prevent rockets from going through, so basically extra honeycomb. Cheapest way to get through, right here. But to get up there, they'd have to ladder through and probably break these. Or they could just like fly through, I don't know. You get into here, that light turret right there. Little peeks through here, you can see right there, and I guess you're taking it down here for some reason. Or maybe raid base right there, I don't know. You can see into, you know, the compound through these. And little doors. Say I want to peek this right side, I'm just going to close this door. Wrong door. I'm going to close this door. Got a quick peek right there. Or just crouch. But they probably see you. Turret and all these. And main way to get in the base, got these chutes. There's 4 on each side. 2 of them take you up to level 4. 2 of them take you to level 3. Level 3 is the correct path. So this one takes us to level 4. You can see we opened the garage door met by a shotgun turret. So on level 4, since we're up here, we have 4 planters. So if you have a farmer on your team, you can farm. There's 4 on each side. But level 4, completely customizable. You can make it how you want. Don't really care. Same kind of chute right here, just opposite side. And then if we drop down, auto turret, shotgun trap, bedroom. This is the 3rd floor. Here's the other chute. So if we take this will take us back down to our shell. So there's 4 different ways to get up. Okay, I make this jump. Repair bench, depot. Battery, bedrooms, and then peaks to core if you're getting like pummeled, like they're going straight to core, open core. You can peek, retake. That's some good aim. Dropping down to open core, got another bedroom, shotgun trap under, and there should be auto turret protecting. Once you raid this G door, the auto turret will see you. You can see he'll swing back. But this door would have to be open. So, and then to the open core, you have 36 boxes of storage. There's 8 in each, and there's 4 storage, so that's 32. And underneath, there's 2 boxes on each of these, so that makes it 36. 6 furnaces, and your TC overall upkeep is about 41,000 like materials, and the max the TC can hold is about 26,000, so you're getting about 14 hours of upkeep. Your tier 3, 2, 1 or whatever will be here. I see here's your underground loot. And this closes, so you can't have a low wall there. You can place 3 bags here, another bag there, there. Place bags here, here, in your TC room. A lot of bag spots. But now if we go up, this is level 3, then to our 4th level, we're already here. 5th level is our shooting floor. More bedrooms if you want some shooting floor bedrooms, or if you need some more bedrooms for other people. Shooting floor, pretty basic. Down to our compound. Split up by these doors. Wizard peaks, and then I just figured out these ramp peaks. So peek down in the compound, and just kind of copy and paste another peak. And you already saw this from earlier. So that's all there is for the shooting floor. Now, if they land on your roof and they're going down through your door path, well, if they land here, But say if they take this G door, there'd be another door here. In this bedroom, just with a Benelli or something, open it up. Or hold it from there. But going to the roof, by turrets there, a turret there. 4 windmills, you only really need 2. I mean, you can have the extra ones if you want more turrets. You have 2 heli garages, so if you get a mini, you know, you just kind of come out here, fly it in. Should be pretty easy. If you can't make that, you're not a good pilot. That's sad to say. Pretty basic roof, nothing much. I mean, it's a roof. Water catcher for the farm. You know, the farmer needs his water, bro. But other than that, there's nothing much. Externals, about 2K, 3K upkeep. So 3K, 4K in the externals, 41K in the main base. I could not tell you how much it is to build. I'm not the builder, I swear. All right, let's get to it. It's a simple circle with squares. Triangles are filled up. Pick a side with your square, triangle, triangle, and make your PC room. You can put a frame like this since it'll be a jump up. And then you can place sleeping bags in here. You can fit 4. I just go 1, 2, 3, and then have one like this for 4. Or you can place a 5th one right there, or you can cover it off and use honeycomb. Completely up to you. Your shell or your core, or sheet metal. The core for this will be sheet metal, honeycomb will be stone, and your TC will be HQM. That's how I'm gonna do it. Fill everything in with walls. And then opposite to your TC, you're going to do the same thing. This will be your tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 you go. Now, you're going to want to do half walls like this. Okay, then sheet metal. This will be your furnace, and then 4 secret boxes, kind of. You can cover these up. Now for these triangles, you just go 2 up like this. Upgrade on the sheet. Same thing on this side. Then you can hop up here and do another ring. Make sure you do this one. Then what you can do in your inside is add a door frame like this, and in your middle here, and on these 4 loot rooms, upgrade all these. Then here on your middle, you're gonna do half walls. Make sure these face away for a TC. And then you can jump up. Load this, you can do TC side as well. Make sure you jump up on your right hand side. This can be a furnace jump up if you want, if you need more furnaces. Do a half wall like this for turret shotgun trap. And then same thing here. Make sure you jump up to the right side. Then we can fill in with a square. You can do it here. Basically, you want the square closest to your jump up, leave it open. Then we can fill in our middle. And the honeycomb. And then leave the square closest open. Fill everything else up. Gonna come down and off of each of these roof or like your garage doors, just place a square like this. The open will have peek downs, the one that aren't open on turrets. Then you can go back up, do a square frame, place it like this on each side. Then do a high wall, or a high ramp, sorry, facing in. These are your peaks, in case you get boom straight to core. Then you can just do simple top like this, each side. Then to get in, you can either just do ladders up, or just a simple jump like this. And then time for the decorated core. And just like that, we have a fully furnished core. This core can hold 40 boxes of loot, so realistically you're not running out of storage. Each one of these holds 8, and there's 4 of them, so that's 32. And there's 2 under here, which make 36. Got myself. And then up here, you have bed and locker. Do that at the same side. Basically give those to your people that are most on or best PvPers. There's 6 furnaces. And if all the doors are closed, all your loot is safe. Your upkeep's looking about 5k whatever you do, so not terrible. So the next step is to add honeycomb. So, coming out, break your little breakup. And then on each spot, you're just going to take a triangle, like this, and then fill it with a square. So basically you can keep patterning it like this. Then just upgrade it to whatever you want. Fill it all in with honeycomb. Once your honeycomb is done, you'll have about 3 walls, 4 walls to core, depending on where they blow through from. The cheapest is just to go 1, 2, 3 like that, which I mean, I guess that's everywhere. So it's really just 3 walls, but if you do have the materials, I suggest upgrading your triangles. So just do 1 layer honeycomb, upgrade that to sheet metal, then doing your squares. But if you're lazy, you can just do it all in stone at one point. I mean, it's gonna be less expensive, but it'll get the job done. Next, we're gonna want to do is go to your jump ups, add a wall frame on either side, and do just a little bit. Just make another jump up, but don't put the triangle in quite yet. You can put the square in, but leave that top one open. Eventually that will be a jump up, just not right now. Now that we have this done, these little squares right here that connect, this will be a chute to the 4th floor, and same here. And off of this triangle, this will be a chute up to this floor, your 3rd floor. Basically, what I'm trying to do is a up and over kind of door path, just making a vertical chute where you can spam G doors, and then you go down like this into your core, and hopefully you can place turrets there or a shotgun trap under this. So basically, come to one of your sides, doesn't matter which one, and just place 2 triangles like this. Have a window and a door. Make sure these are hard side facing out, and then just do a simple and then just do this until you get to the 3rd floor. Once you have all 4 sides done like this, you're going to come to the sides that don't have our previous jump ups and put walls around like this. You can fill the top. Do this to the other side. The square right here will be a drop box kind of thing where you can just depot something really quick, run back out, go kill a bunch of farmers or something. And then right here you can put like a mixing table or a research bench, repair bench, whatever you need. Just do this side. Once you have that side done, come to your other 2 sides, and we're just gonna go up 1 more layer. So you can just encase yourself. Make sure that these are hard stone. And just go up 1 more and just leave it open for now. Like I said, these are chutes up to your 4th floor, which is really up to you guys. I mean, you can put more beds if you want more beds. You can put like a hemp farm, or like a farm of sorts, which is what I'm doing. But you should have something that looks like this. Now with these, the reason I put a frame right here is because you have bedrooms that go here. So fill in squares like this. So if you're a 6-man team, by this stage you will have 6 bedrooms. Obviously, if you have more, you might need to place them upstairs so that everyone can have a bed. But if you are a 6-man, everyone should have a bed now. And then if the rest open space, you can just fill in the honeycomb. Then you can put your jump ropes in. You could have done this before, doesn't really matter. So now we have 4 different points to get up to the 4th floor. We have one right here, there, there, and there. This is funny honeycomb. And then you can fill the roof in. Once the roof is done, you can come downstairs and go to your chute jump up side. Put a wall here. Go from here. Same thing on this side. Put door frames on here. And then the middle is up to you. You can either just door spam, or if you want to, make one of these as a wall just to piss someone off. Either way, make sure your slot is filled up. And just like that, you can have your whole 3rd floor done. And then we'll furnish it right now. And just like that, you'll have beds, your little mixing tables, research table, mixing table, chair bench, and that over here. And your peak downs and your core, your side. And your total upkeep is looking at about 25,000-ish, 24,000, 23. Really depends on how much G-doors you spam. And a TC can hold about 24,000, so basically at a full TC almost. Your next step will be to do your outers. So what you're going to do is come down, and you're going to repeat this process on all 4 sides. We're going to go square, triangle, and then out 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cap foot, triangle, make a little V. Then do a bunch of half moons all the way back. To get to here, should be red like this. Come over like this. Break over. And then coming off of your left triangle, you go like this. You break these 2 inner ones. And then the outer will be out here. These were disconnectable, but I don't believe they're disconnectable anymore because of a recent change. Not sure. Your gatehouse can either be a single or double door, really doesn't matter. And then just do 2 things like this. You don't have to worry about putting your roof on right now. The only reason I'm doing this is so it can connect it over here to our like shell kind of area. Not sure what it's actually called. I thought this would break. Just make sure you leave this triangle. You can obviously break it later. But you can upgrade all of these. And then put wall here, window, half wall, window, wall, wall. Quick thing before you guys go and build your second and third and fourth. Obviously I already built my third, or my second. Make sure you have a way to get out. Base, that'd probably be helpful. Just realize making a shell without an exit. I assume you guys want a way to get out of your base. So just make sure you change the wall next to the windows to a door frame. Upgrade these. Put a door frame here and here. And then put a wall like this. And then here in your half walls, you're going to put 2 windows. And you can break it. And then off your half walls, you're going to put 2 triangles. You can have a door frame here, it doesn't really matter. Then you're going to do triangle roofs. And these will give you peaks. Then all you're going to do is wall off like this. Then with your triangle, you're going to go like this. Bring it out. It will clip through, so on your jump ups it might make it a little harder. But unless you got a brick tonight, it should be fine. 99% of chance you will not use these peaks, but they're here just in case. Half hold this off. Because there will be barbed wire or whatever it's called, metal barricades up here. So if someone gets up here, it'll be a rare chance, but if they do, you got the peak. And then you can just place a... Wait. Oh. You don't want to... Place your square here. And everything. I think you can have a triangle here. You're going to hop up this. Yeah, you can have a triangle there, and then do a triangle roof into your base. Yes. Then up here, while you're up here, have the triangle come off so it blocks up so people just can't walk down. Do it here as well. Only way people can get through is if they jump here, crouch here, and drop down, but you should have a turret right there looking at them. You're also going to want to grab a double door, place it outwards, and open it. So this is what I'm talking about, why you should have your double door and open it. It creates kind of like, when you can peek down and shoot through, but it kind of creates a wall. And say I wanted to peek the right side. Open the door and I shoot through it. You can have this triangle here. Make sure you get your double door facing outwards. And open it. And then go up top, through triangle into your base. 2 triangles coming off of your base. You could place the stone barricade here, maybe. Okay, yeah, you can place this here. So you don't want people crouching in, place a stone barricade like this so people can't get in. I actually did not know that. So now this fully works as a shell. People cannot get in. They can use this peak on you, but I really doubt they're going to use it because there'll be metal barricades here. We'll put those up when we put the compound and put a roof on there. So now, with this, you're just going to repeat it on each side of a chute. So you'll have 4 in total. You have to do this 3 more times. Alright, after you have all 4 sides done, it should look something like this. So if a TC coming off of your raised part, should look the same all around, no difference. Obviously you can't get in anywhere, and it's all connected to the bottom like a shell would be. So you could add like a small depot box here. There will be a turret on one of these 2, or you can honestly do on both of these, so that way they can watch down there and down to there. Your weakest part is probably just your wall, to be honest, or one of these doors. You have to raid both these doors to get through. So it's just your first floor is very strong. Your second floor is your next strongest, and then your third floor, fourth floor are pretty weak. So a real way a raider's gonna get through right now is by just laddering up and going through your second floor into your open core. But each side with this has about 2k upkeep. So times that by 4, you get 8k. It's not terrible. But next, we want to do like a extra floor up here, basically, to connect these chutes. So basically, just make a whole ring. Upgrade to stone. So this floor is really just a miscellaneous floor. You can literally put anything up here. I am kind of a farmer, so personally I put a little farm up here. Obviously you guys can change and put more bedrooms. If you need another loot room, it can go up here. Maybe you can do more mixing tables, really just whatever you want up here. So this can be really designed however you want, but personally what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do it how I would do it with the farms. You guys can change it. The only part I should say the same is your jump up to the next layer. So I really don't have another way that I was planning on doing a jump up besides just keep going up on this main part. So we're just gonna keep doing it. Next jump up would be here. This is the only floor I have not practiced, so I'm gonna kind of just wing it. I think with the chute, I'm gonna do kind of the same idea. I just block it off like this. I don't know what I'd put there. Maybe more depot boxes. Obviously, you guys know what I put there after the tour. But I think basically you just copy paste what we did for the other chutes, just up the floor and a different level, or angle I guess. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this area over here be like a farm. Okay, I think I got an idea. So we're gonna do 4 planters on each square. And then you could do either electrical here or water like I did. And then opposite over here, so if you did water there like I did, electrical here. 4 planters. And then I'm thinking, I think it'd be kind of cool just to have a window like this. And then to do a strengthened window, wherever that is. Just like that, to kind of watch someone be in there, kind of like a slave or something. Yeah, I think that'd look good. Because really, it's just like a extra layer. You guys could change it, do however you want. But I kind of like this design just because I like tees, because you can get extra yield. But in the middle here, all I'm gonna do is kind of just separate how we did it from the bottom, and just kind of split one side up. And then just make it a bunch of stability door frames. So I mean, really, you could add something here, like a box or something. Really doesn't matter. This area is just kind of whatever. Just another spot for raiders to try to go through. That's really all it is. Otherwise, just fill in everything like we've been doing before. And we can do just a simple number like this. And then for your next jump up, put this half hole here. You don't, but just put it there, just so you know you're gonna put a door like this. Actually, I might as well just do it now. Basically, it's just gonna be a peek onto the next floor. You guys know what it is. But now we're onto the shooting floor. Real quick before I start that, I will go down to the bottom and show you guys how much the upkeep is. So we're looking at about 30k. So I think the max you could probably get in here about right now is at 20 hours. I mean, it's still a long time, especially for 5 men. Someone's probably gonna be on. But what we're gonna do is you're gonna come to all 4 of these. You're gonna do this on all 4 sides. Take wall frame and go all the way up. Shoot. Except that middle one, you don't want to go there. So make it a half wall. So do this on all 4 sides. Make sure you upgrade it. And then before we start with the shooting floor, we're going to do something for extra protection against the rockets. So once you have all 4 of your sides done, you're going to come into each of them and add this. This doesn't connect all the way to top, only go up to, but you're going to want to craft chain link fences. I guess and place them on these slots. So what these will do is they'll stop rockets from going through, but you can still get shot through them. So really it's like adding Honeycomb. It's just a little see-through and kind of off-brand. I just thought it was a kind of interesting idea to add, because for rocketers to get through they have to shoot this, which is basically the same as shooting the middle part, but it's just adding another 4 brackets. And then once you have that, basically best way for rocketers to get in right now is right through here, because it's still your three walls to core. But hopefully they just don't do it there. If you really wanted to, obviously it's too late now, you could have just done walls going up and then done this at the top. You'd have to do it on this 3rd layer before you get to your shooting floor, but it really doesn't matter. I doubt rocketers will shoot that high up. They might, just because of the chain link fence. So starting on your shooting floor, simplest thing to do, come up to each of these and just place 3 triangles like this and upgrade them. And then on top of these, all you're going to do is just put 3 frames like this. You can do this on all sides. Now that you have that for each side, you're going to pick 2 sides. So what I would do is literally just go to the sides that your jump ups are on, like these. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our ramp and we're going to elevate it, just like that. Upgrade it, and then put your window. Basically, this is just another way to look down. That's all it is. I mean, obviously you can still look out, you just gotta crouch kind of far back. But just gives another peek besides the obvious one that's right here. Only do this on 2 sides, so there'll be 1, and then do it on the opposite side, so there's 2. Now on these squares right here, since our ramps are on the inside, if you think, so this is inside, this is outside, we're gonna place a wizard peak on the outside. I know people are not liking wizard peaks, but I'm just doing it so that we can get another angle of looking down. We're just gonna place 2 wood things like that, upgrade them, and then just a door frame, and then get a single door and toss it on there. Basically open it, you peek down, then you close it like that. Then with this other one, you're just gonna place a regular window like this. And then here, window. So this is regular peaks, nothing fancy. Ramps on this side with wizard peak. Once you have all your wizard peaks done, and your shooting floor should look like this, we're gonna come down, go to these spots that don't have the ramps, and we're gonna put 2 frames like this, wall here, and these will be your way to get out. So you can either do G doors or double doors, doesn't matter. And then you can do frames like this just for stability. If you could, if you really wanted to, you could place doors here. Really up to you. I mean, I probably won't. And then you can place more stability here. Basically just do this on all sides. Place stability wherever you can. Now here, with these peaks, you're going to place a door like this. And then obviously do your stability. Because if we did it into these, it'd be kind of hard because you have to jump up and out. I'm not just trying to deal with that. But basically you can just go around adding not honeycomb, but support with these. So now once you have all your stability, you can come up to the last floor and basically just copy the whole layout. Once your whole roof is placed in, you can just do a regular wall like this. Half to your triangle. And we can do a turret pod here. Or shotgun pod, doesn't matter. Just a trap kind of thing. And then make sure you got 2 doors. Place it here on these peaks. You'll just open it up and shoot through. Probably not going to get anyone with these peaks, but they're just kind of there just in case. Underneath, probably just do the same kind of deal. Kind of cut it off at one part. And then do the rest for stability. So your upkeep is looking at about 37, so you probably max is about 16 hours now. I think by the end, the max you can have is about 15 hours of upkeep. If we go up to the roof now, we can do our final little bit. So we're gonna do 2 garages for a mini. If you do get a scrap, you can land it in the middle if your pilot's good enough. Otherwise, just land the cockpit. But these on top will also have either just regular wind turbines, or I'm thinking maybe they could have respawn for like heli tower peaks. So basically, just drive your mini in here. It shouldn't be too difficult. With the roof, probably just do a simple kind of roof thing. Maybe raise one of them. Roof is really up to you guys, doesn't matter. Actually do it like this. So off of each corner, just kind of raise like this by one. And then on your open one, just do a square roof. Actually, no, you probably do a triangle. Probably just don't do a square roof at all up here. And just hope you don't fall. Let's do that all the way around. One should look. So these will be the sides with the wizard peaks. On your wizard peak, you're just gonna have it raised. And then these would be your ramp peaks. Have it lower. Raised, lowered. Now we're gonna do our windmills slash what are they called? The turret little peak things. Don't mind the M2 in the distance, HMG in the distance. Just go up 3 like this. That's gonna get annoying. You're gonna just ladder on the one side. I think this should work. And then just netting. Oh, where's the netting? Go up like this. There's no way. But yeah, just do that on this and this. So once you did that on both sides of your mini little thingamabobs garages, we're gonna come to these little jump up triangles, go on top of them, and then just do one thing like this, like that. You might have to build around for this one just to get up and down. We're gonna make a little turret pod. So for turret pod, you make a little contraption like this, and you cover it up like this. Turret goes in the end like this, and it basically peeks down. I'm not sure how much this would do. Kind of just adding it to add it. I actually don't believe we need these two. Oh, we definitely. Okay. The turret would sit right there, and basically it'll see anyone trying to door camp right here or hold this right here. It'll shoot them. Unless they stand maybe like right here, it might not hit them. I'm not sure. But it also is another spot for a wind turbine. So you can put a wind turbine there or a SAM site. So if 2 wind turbines are enough for you, you can just put a SAM site there and call it good. But if you need more electricity, you can do another wind turbine here, or on this one as well, because we'll do the same thing here. Otherwise, if you need a spot to place your SAM site, just place it like right here in this corner. You can do that on all 4 sides actually. Probably better to do it there because you can have 4 of them instead of your 2 right there. But basically just copy this and do it here. And then your turrets go up there and there. And your SAM sites, 4 of them. And then you can grab your wind turbines. I'll place all 4, and then I'll show you where the batteries would go. So just come up on top on each. Go all the way as far back as you can. Place it. Same thing here. And then you're probably just going to need a ladder up on these, or build up like we just did. Way back. And then I'll show you where the batteries would go. Alright, so for these main 2, they will go down onto your peaks, back down into core. So I'll show you how they do fit. You want to place it on the corner like this, and then go all the way down to here. Place your battery like this, just so you can keep the peaks there. And then you can plug into that, and then obviously the same thing on this side. And then you can place turrets over whatever electricity. Obviously this will go back up. I'll probably do that later so you guys can see the visual representation of the tour. The one windmill can go into the battery there. And then you could probably just have another battery just chilling up here. Right there. Or if you didn't want it there, place it somewhere up here. Just so you can get turrets up in the shooting floor as well. But really, that's kind of it. Yeah. We'll do compound next, and that'll be it. But first, I'm gonna do all these turrets and stuff, and then I'll do the compound. But you guys will see the compound in 3 seconds. Alright, now we're gonna go do the compound. So, we're gonna finish the little gatehouse we started. And then each compound section is 5 walls. I'm not a very good compound builder, so if you guys have a better idea, go for it. I'm just not sure on what I should do for the compound. The way I see it is a compound, it's supposed to provide security for your furnace loot. Or large furnace, what do you have? So basically, when you're building the compound, you're just gonna kind of want to come off at like a 90-degree angle with the wall. Maybe even a bigger angle, maybe like a 100-degree angle. And then just kind of go straight across. So yeah, so this isn't perfect, but you know, it gets the job done. So once you finish the compound, all we're gonna do is just add metal barricades to the top. Probably just do 2 on the gate houses. Unlucky. Where kind of comes back here. Let's get those. Can definitely still jump through there, but ideally you want the triangle to come off here, but I can't because of the compound. So maybe do that before you do the compound, I guess. I mean, that should work, but it might be a little easy to jump the compound. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add metal barricades on top of our little shell thing. So if rocketers or if raiders do rocket up here and they try to go up, they have to raid the metal barricades to get up there. So on these, we're gonna build like this, basically just to block it so they can't just jump straight. And then you can add, should be able to add another one here. Might not though. Yeah, add the one like that. And then just kind of do the same thing here. Just kind of act as if this was a outer and just kind of do a little bit of this. So yeah, really, I kind of went for like a China wall, I guess, but I doubt rockers are gonna get through that. I mean, obviously you can. Everything's raidable in Rust, but it'll be a little harder. We basically just copy this all the way around. So you need about 7 per side. And just like that, you should have all 4 sides done. Obviously that was like 2 seconds for you guys, but that took me like 5 minutes. But yeah, kind of like a mini China wall plus shell thing. I don't know what you just call it, like, I want to say funnel walls. I don't even know. I don't think they're funnel walls, but kind of just add another layer, kind of a shell. I mean, I like them. But the last thing to do really is just kind of toss your furnaces down. That is water catchers. We could actually, for water catchers, we can place them up here for that farm I was doing. Yeah. And then I connect that up with a hose, you know? You know, I definitely meant to do that. But yeah, just probably just do 2 furnaces. Raise them as high as you can, just for in case our raider raids right into it for some reason. You know, maybe they have to raid through it. I don't know. But yeah, just do 2 on each side, and then oh my god, that's perfect. 2 on each side, and if you want to, you can add like a ore refinery. You can either leave these open, or I mean, if you really want to, you could window, door. Boom. Well, yeah, there's the base basically. So final upkeeps about 3K, 4K. Obviously, if you want to upgrade those, you definitely can. Your main loot, or not loot, main TC. About 41,000, 42,000. So yeah, the max you're gonna get is about 14 hours, 15 hours upkeep. But if you upgrade to high call, I mean, you might be able to get it down, like by increasing it by half an hour. But yeah, probably 14 hours max upkeep. Yeah, so thanks for watching. And now you get to see the raiding process of how I would raid my own base. Okay, I am evil raider builder of my own base. Raid base. Yep. Very good, very good. I gotta send forth through the compound. Oh, down nigga. Yep, right through. Yep, tough raid base, I know. Alright, so cheapest way is to go up through there, or I can go straight to core. Let's switch this way. Just one. Oh, those instantly broke. Okay. Alright, boom. So as you can see, these stop for 1, but they break. So. And make sure that actually didn't deal any damage. I did. Okay, so basically they're there for nothing. Alright. Aesthetics. But yeah, you can see we got an open hole up here. Yep. Open hole into some honeycomb. So let's get straight. I'm not taking damage. I see purple. Open this. Got rain. It's got like 16 rockets. Alright, we're probably in the core by now. We need to get up to your rocket though. Okay, they're one rocket. Ladder. Oh no, there's turrets here. Time to go boom boom to the bottom. Or through the roof. I just realized I'm obviously, I'm a very good rocketeer. Alright, we're in. Might as well foundy wipe the wall we're at. Oh, got some. think total rockets probably about. It's not really. Probably about 4 for the compound, 4 for each stone wall, so that's 12. 8 for this, be 20. 1 for that barricade, 21. 1 for the rockets. But yeah, you obviously should upgrade these before you do anything else. Upgrade your honeycomb so it's a little more expensive. And yeah. Thanks for watching.